I forget what I got. I'm getting old.
So what do you got in there?
Mostly the sink and this.
Lawnmower?
Yeah, this might go to auction. I'm not sure if this runs or not. I don't know, but it's probably worth parts. So.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Looks like somebody was chewing on the cap, squirrel or something.
Yeah, it's not my problem.
But all right, while Joe's unloading that, I'm gonna show you what we're doing today. This video, guys, we are going to be taking apart this right here, an ice machine. As you see, it's got a lot of copper on it, which we're going to weigh up everything and see how much weight comes off of this. These in here are stainless. Sometimes those are copper, but those are stainless. Then we have a regular house unit, which we'll be taking apart and weighing up everything separate. So we're going to see how much copper and aluminum and good stuff we get out of this with the sealed unit. Same thing with this unit. But then this right here is going to be it. We're going to find out how much we get out of this huge air conditioning unit. This thing is massive. I mean, it's not big, terribly big, but at least it's got a big ACR, a lot of copper. That's the sealed unit.
What's up, Walk?
Waka waka. All right, guys, so you're going to want to see that. Look at the coils in these, and it wraps around the bottom. This has only got one sealed unit, so I'm going to guess it's probably a 5-ton unit. It doesn't look too terribly big. I think it's only a 5-ton unit. It's just a pack unit that goes on. This came off of the shopping mall. So they already drained it. It's only got one. It's only got one motor in it, so it can't be too much bigger than a furnace unit.
Yeah.
But it's pretty heavy. I'd say it weighs about 500 or 600 pounds. I flipped it on the trailer.
That's probably 120, 150 pounds.
No, that sealed unit, that's an 80 pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna guess 80 pounds on that guy.
That's
There's a lot of copper in here, though. There's a lot of copper in here. So we'll take that electric motor off, too. That's just it looks like a regular blower one.
Doesn't look like a regular blower. That'll be
yeah.
Ooh,
So when I dumped it off the trailer, guys, it knocked this off. But you see we got copper here, too, to go through. So a little bit of copper here. And then we just went and picked up and unloaded. We got all this copper to do today. Yeah. So our goal is to get all this copper broken down and get it all in the cans and everything. There's a bunch of that's got copper. That's the aluminum line set for that. There's a whole box here of copper and brass. Some faucets and stuff there. Some wire. Oh, new compressor too. Picked that up the other day from home at a depot. Upgrades. But yeah, guys, upgrades. Yep, so well, I wanted to really just see how much we get out of this. We're going to weigh up the ACR, like I said, and everything copper. Same thing with that unit and this unit. All right, guys, so we got all that copper done. Look at that. We filled this is a 96-gallon toter, like one of the garbage toters. So that's number 1 or 1.5 or 0.5. And then this is probably number 2, 2.5.
Yeah.
Just a couple things I was stripping apart, but a lot of that was from the piping and a lot of the air conditioning stuff on top. As you see, I made a freaking mess. But there's the sealed unit, which we're going to show you guys of us putting it up on the scale. And then ACR, this one right here. This one came out of that big air conditioner. And this was the wraparound one I was telling you about. And then that coil there was the one out of the ice machine. But you're going to say, hey, Mike, what happened to the big air conditioner? Well, as you see, we stacked everything up on there. But that air conditioner was a aluminum coil. And their copper that's in the ice machine, there was copper and there was stainless steel. It's soldered on there a million ways. Me and Joe were trying to peel a piece off. So there's... well, how many panels is there? There's 4 panels, and there's 2 pounds of copper on each. So, yeah.
You can see all the solders where all the copper ribs were. This
Yeah.
was absolute misery. This took 10 minutes to do.
Yeah. So,
For what we estimated, what, 35 pounds of copper?
no, not even. It was 2 pounds of copper. It's about $35. It's about 8 pounds of copper.
Okay. Yeah.
There's 8 pounds of copper in that piece there, which I'm probably just going to start a fire and just put it on top and melt the solder out of it. What? Yeah, so here's the dump trailer. And we took the big air conditioner apart, got the motor out of it. And as you see, those are hospital beds. We had to run and go pick those up yesterday.
Those are misery.
And don't be like, Mike, you left those pumps on there. Don't want to hear it.
Yeah, no.
And I had to go pick a filing cabinet up. Ugh. But all right, we're going to trim this stuff off here, get the copper off, get the tin off, and then we're going to start weighing things up, guys. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. All right, Joe, go ahead, put it on. This is one from the ice machine. Hold on, that's just the one from the ice machine. So that's 14 pounds.
Ooh.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, just from that ice machine.
Dope. Yeah.
All right, now we're going to do the big air conditioner. Just make sure it's not touching anything. I think that's touching, bro.
I think so. Maybe. No, it's floated.
It's on the wheel of this generator. All right, we're weighing the ones up for this. We got to do it on the floor. Not enough room, keeps hitting everything. So 18 pounds is that one. Joe's getting the next one. 18, 36, that's about right. 36.5, and then the big one. You guys ready? 58 pounds.
That's pretty good.
So 58 pounds, there's over $100 just in them ACRs right there.
Yep.
Not bad, guys. That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
All from that one size air conditioner. It wasn't even that big of an air conditioner.
No.
All right, Lunchbox, go grab that sealed unit. You said it was...
We're weird.
You said it was like 100-something pounds.
Yeah.
I say it's 85 pounds. You're just getting old, Joe.
Okay.
94 pounds.
It's in the middle.
We were both in the middle.
Yes.
I was 14 pounds off and you were 14 pounds under.
Yeah.
Well, 20 pounds under.
Yeah.
Well, so that's like $30 right there just in that sealed unit.
Damn.
I mean, that's an average one out of I think it was a 5-ton unit. That wasn't very big. It looked bigger than it was because it was a rooftop unit. Ugh, you can just go by the back of the truck there, boss. We're going to be loading this stuff up. So, I just didn't do that motor there. I didn't have time. As you see, it's been rainy and dreary. We're going to load this stuff up and get stuff ready to go to the scrapyard so we can cash this stuff in.
Oh, are we going to...
Yeah.
My place will grab a little bit of shit that I got.
Yeah.
The motors and...
Yeah. Yeah, I told you to cash your stuff in too. Because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone. But, all right, guys, we'll get this stuff loaded up. That's going to be a good payday with those coppers. I'm not going to show anybody what the coppers are yet. They got to wait for the end. Yeah, that's not... He said it was heavy. It's not heavy. I'm just going to put it on that other trailer.
I mean, it's not light.
All right, guys. So we went to the scrap yard and we emptied the trailer and the stuff I had in the back. I forgot to film, but one of my RV places had a bunch of stuff and we just picked... I just picked these two things up before. So when me and Joe got back, I sent Joe home. I had to go out and pick some more stuff up. I'm going to show you guys the ticket. But I also picked up 2 water heaters. I don't know if you could see down in there, but there's another commercial refrigeration unit. So there's more ACR. And then the plumbing and heat HVAC place had these air conditioners. These are the ones that come off the top of camper RVs. So they're about 40 or 50 bucks a piece on there. But that big air conditioner, guys, that paid out pretty good. I didn't weigh the copper. I took all the copper in and ended up doing it a little bit differently. See how I wanted the video to be was I was going to rip it apart and show you guys what it was going to be. But you've seen all the copper that I had. I wanted to get rid of that. Like I said, if you're watching this, I'm already on vacation. So I'm going to show you what I made. I wanted to cash in, clean a bunch of stuff up. But as you see, more air conditioners came. I didn't get rid of this trailer. There's stuff in the back of my truck for another day. Oh, I want to show you something. This was all the aluminum extruded. These are the awnings and stuff. So there's some extruded in there, regular aluminum. These frames that all got to be taken apart. So we can see we just threw it here to get it done. But, so, here's my receipt for today. Let me put it down somewhere where we can go over it. Right here in the sun. So, as you see, brass, it was one bucket, $2.60 a pound for brass. And as you see, the date is, this is today, Thursday. Or Wednesday, I'm sorry. And clean ACR, got $1.10 a pound for the clean ACR. It's $151. So that ACR is what came out of that little cooler I had, that ice machine, that big air conditioner, and that. So only it's 72 pounds. I weighed it wrong. I guess we were getting a false reading. But it was 58 pounds was just that. So I don't know why my little scale was off. It must not have been on the ground the right way. But I even weighed it twice because I didn't understand that. I had 2 starters. There's the starter price. And then sealed units. I had 3 sealed units out of those units. Units. Suck my unit. So 3 sealed units was 207 pounds. One was 94 out of that big air conditioner. 30 cents a pound. That's $62. And then number 2 copper, I had 185 pounds in that toter. It wasn't squished in there. Actually, does that toter look familiar? It was this toter from today. And that was $786. So I got $1 or $4.25, which is an awesome price. Awesome price. Stanton's had the high price today. He told me it's going to go down a couple pennies. And then maybe next week if the copper goes back up, because it dipped this week actually a little bit. And then number 2, I got $4.07 for a grand total of $1,766. And it was $200 and something at the scrapyard today. I was a small load. I remember it was $280. So, yeah, guys. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as you see, it was a busy day. Scrap metal just kept coming. I mean, oh, I had aluminum wheels too. 43 pounds, 2 aluminum wheels, $1.04 a pound. But yeah, some more scrap here. Stuff there that's got to get dumped. Got to put more in it. More air conditioners to clean. Dirty aluminum transmission. And a bunch more aluminum. It just never ends, guys. But I hope you like this video, and you can see there's money to be made in those big air conditioners. Now these, different ones, usually mostly these ones, I've done videos on them before. I don't know exactly where they are. They're usually, I have so many videos, it's hard to do. But usually these are about $40 a piece. Some of the older ones, like that one down there, might be bigger. And you see they got pretty decent sized coils in them. Decent amount of copper sealed unit. It's basically like a 10,000 BTU or 12,000 BTU air conditioner, like window air conditioner. That's all they are. They're just shaped weird. But all right, guys, I'll see you later. And we're working on a deal right now, trying to find a buyer for this stuff. Trying to see how much I can get per ton. Last time I sold, I got 320. I want to get that or more. If not, I'm going to hold it and wait till next year. But all right, guys, I'm done for today. I'm going to go shower, eat something, pack my clothes, and I'm going to be in Florida. So I'll be in Florida all week, guys. Oh, we picked up a lawnmower too. I'll be in Florida all week, guys. When I come back, all these leaves will probably be off the trees. Yeah, guys. Busy, busy week. Oh, I gotta lock my truck. Oh. Truck's locked. Done. Vacation time. Yep, this is what I work for. I work for my family, my bills, everything I got, and vacations.